you doing today? It's a rainy day here. I have my umbrella not far away. But a quick visual descriptor before we get going. I have long brown hair, glasses, a gray shirt, a silver bracelet, coffee mug in hand. Behind me there's some beautiful trees. And there's the falling rain. This little drip, drip, drips. Lovely. We are in the gazebo in the public park space near the river. You know, this has just become our new wonderful little hangout spot, hasn't it? I like it. I hope you have your coffee, tea, whatever it may be, whatever gets your day going. I have my coffee in hand, my little cup of comfort. Really nice. And of course, I'm joining you on LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter via Restream. So, do you accept your own value? That's a loaded question, of course. Imagine I'm coming right out of the gate asking you if you accept your own value. Probably a difficult question to answer. I mean, a lot of you are just going to be like, yeah. But let's look at this for a moment. Do you acknowledge your value? I mean, I'm sure that you have a lot of value that very likely is going either unacknowledged or downplayed. And the reason I say this is because it's incredibly common. It's incredibly common, very natural, very normal for us to downplay our own value. I mean, someone gives you a compliment, you're just like, oh yeah, no big deal. Looking very nice today. Oh, thanks. And in your mind, I guess, I don't really feel that good about how I look. You did a wonderful job on this report. Oh, the room that you just painted, it's beautiful. It's so good. And you're just like, I know these are really just vague generalities, but the point is, do you accept compliments? I mean, do you properly accept them? When someone tells you that you've done a good job, do you just say thank you, or do you feel thankful? You say, oh, no problem. When in reality, what you've just done actually took a lot of work, time, and thought. Consider for a moment, accepting your own value also means you have to not only accept compliments, but you have to acknowledge your own value in those compliments. So, whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're working on a career, whether you're a creative, it doesn't matter what you're doing as long as it matters that you are acknowledging your actual skill. When we acknowledge our own value, when we accept our own value, we actually can start to see better what we're capable of. What you are capable of, everything that you can do, everything that you can be. One of the things that can hold us back is self-doubt. And self-doubt can come on real strong. But we open the door to that self-doubt every time we don't accept our value. Every time we can't accept a compliment because we don't deserve that compliment. Do you ever feel you don't deserve that compliment? Someone's being too nice to you. Someone's being too kind. Oh, they're placating me. They're just trying to be nice, right? And this all circles back around because one of the things that happens when we're not accepting compliments, when we downplay our own value, when we downplay our own skills, is oftentimes we project on other people something that's not there. This projection is a reflection of our own self-doubt. Because we don't feel confident in what we do, we believe that others don't value what we do. Or we believe that when they are complimenting us, they're just trying to be nice. They don't mean it, right? They're just trying to be nice. Consider that for a moment. Consider the possibility that you're lying to yourself. They're not just trying to be nice. Maybe you did a good job. Maybe you do look very nice today. Maybe you did create something beautiful. Maybe the work that you put in really helped people. Maybe you've added value to your company through your hard work. Maybe you've made a painting that's touching. Whatever it might be, consider the possibility that you're lying to yourself. And consider that maybe the next time someone gives you a compliment, they mean it. I might have been a little bit harsh today in the way that I frame this, but when it comes to accepting ourselves, accepting our value, acknowledging our value, when it comes to just saying, you know what, maybe they're right. Maybe I am good at what I do. You find a big wall that says, no, 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 you're deceiving yourself. But that insistence that we aren't good at something or we're not as good as people say, that's the deception. That is, isn't it? If you put years into your craft, your job, your skill set, are you taking the time to really appreciate yourself and everything you've done and learned and gained and how you've grown? And if you're just starting something, like you've just burst out of the gate, begun the race towards whatever dream you may have, well, you're just starting. Why shouldn't you accept the value of that journey beginning and acknowledge that you're doing something amazing? There's no one way to get through life, and there's no one way to do anything. But for ourselves, for our feeling of self-worth, self-confidence, for our own self-esteem, for our own mental health, we really need to consider acknowledging and accepting our own value as individuals, as people within our peer group, as someone in your career field, as entrepreneurs, as solopreneurs, as artists, as students, people, as a friend, as a family member, as a partner to someone else. Start your journey or course correct your journey wherever you are on it by taking enough time to accept your value if you haven't been doing it. And if you've downplayed yourself along the way, if you've reduced yourself to good enough, consider the possibilities that you're more than good enough. Either you're more than talented or skilled or capable enough. That intrinsically, you do have great value. And after that, grab yourself an extra cup of coffee, tea, whatever it may be, whatever's best for your day. You deserve one. And you deserve all those compliments you get. And you deserve to compliment yourself. Let's backtrack a moment on everything I've said and just start off with that. Compliment yourself. Tell yourself good job. Tell yourself good work. Tell yourself value. Grab that extra cup. It's gonna be tasty. I guarantee you. And you're gonna feel pretty good. Now, before I get going today, I'd like to tell you all about my stories on Kindle Vella. But first, let me tell you what Kindle Vella is, in case you don't know. So Kindle Vella actually was just released last year, or launched last year by Amazon. And it is a wonderful platform that allows writers to deliver stories in episodes. Think about it like a chapter, a small part, but somewhere between 600 to 5,000 characters or words, I believe. I'll double check that later. Either way, short little chapters that we call episodes. Now, Kindle Vella allows authors to upload as many episodes as they want. And readers can come and they can read episode by episode, allowing a writer to release maybe a full novel-length book over the course of months, a year, a week, however long they want. But it also gives readers the chance to go ahead and check out different writers, check out different stories, see what they might like. It's just like when you walk into a library or a bookstore and you crack the spine of a book, you check the back blurb and you see, oh, okay, that sounds interesting. Or you read the first page and maybe you do that a few times and then you decide which one you want to read. I think that's a good way to think about it, like a digital library or a digital bookstore, where you can just peruse, read a few pages, see if you like it. Now, the great thing about Kindle Vella is the first 3 episodes of any story series or any story, free. After the 3rd, you can decide to unlock additional episodes with an in-app coin, allowing you to directly contribute to the creators, the authors, and the makers and doers on Kindle Vella, but also letting them know what you like, what you don't like. There's a wonderful beauty to it. And of course, there actually is a like button on every story. And there's the ability to leave a review as soon as you've read things. You can follow stories and you can follow authors there. So you'll always know when they're coming out with new stuff for the stories you like. Now on Kindle Vella, I actually have 3 different stories going on right now, all with their own episodes. But there's going to be a link somewhere nearby for 30 Days in the Apocalypse with Dr. Sciencio Magnifico. It is a science fiction comedy revolving around the concept of internet celebrities. A world plagued with every possible apocalypse, and people chasing product endorsements, clout, and also hitting a few zombies with baseball bats. It's a whole lot of fun. It can be pretty funny. It's a dark comedy, so yeah, it's a little gritty. But at the same time, at the end of the day, it's a little bit of popcorn. So, do consider reading 30 Days from the Apocalypse, and if you do, hit that like button, follow, and leave a review. Those reviews let other people know this is worth reading. But I'm out of here, so you take care. Be excellent. I will see you all again real soon. Grab your cuppa. And remember that you're awesome. Bye, everybody.